But shout the cock out for Daddy Long at the Hobo D-Post. I said post. I put an S on. Dude, you still wearing that $20 mask? That's a pretty good mask then. All right. Sweet. Shout out caca. All right, so look. Hootie's still wearing his mask. Can y'all see that? He got his mask on. It's a $20 mask. That boy got money or something. All right, like today, we're going to talk about this bass is really, really unique. And why did I say it's unique? Because I kind of dig it. I was looking for something, but I haven't seen it yet. So it's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is right there. All right, so this bass, I had one in the early, I would say the early 90s. I had one in the early 90s. And I messed up, like we all do, and got rid of it. And the one that I had was basically the True Blue. The only reason I didn't keep it is because the electronics were messed up in it. And at that particular time, I wasn't a scholar of electronics. I said scholar of electronics. Excuse me. In other words, I ain't know what I was doing. And nobody around here could get on it like I wanted it. So basically I just got rid of it. Which was probably, I'm going to say this, which was probably the worst mistake I did as far as getting rid of it. Because now you can't find them in the US. You can find them, and they're like 4 house notes. I said 4 house notes. Not 3, not 1. Them Jones are 4 house notes to own. I don't know why I laugh, because it's true. I'm laughing because it's true. It's a shame that stuff have, went through the roof that people like to have, but really can't afford them, especially with the pandemic going on. But anyway, let's talk about this bass. This is a BC Rich wave bass. Not that kind of wave. Like a real wave, like a sea wave. See? Don't it like a wave? I wish we all could be California boys. All right, but we're not. We're Virginia boys. All right, so and Virginia's for lovers. All right, so it looks like a wave. It's a BC Rich, and this is not. I don't know why people keep saying this is a. I see some dust on it. People say, "Oh yeah, that's a New Jersey model." There's no such thing as a New Jersey model. It's not New Jersey, y'all. It's actually Japan. There is no New Jersey model. When people tell y'all that, it's just crazy, man. Because I even believe in myself, like, it was born in New Jersey. No. It's a place in Japan that makes these. So this is a Japan model, because it'll say, NJ. And the serial numbers are 6547. So ain't nothing in New Jersey with that. So anyway, we're gonna check it out. All right, so you got volume, blend, treble, and bass. Yeah, I changed electronics. I did do that. It's mine. I can do it. It took me years to find it, and when I got it, I liked the way it sounded, but I wasn't really there. So everything is pretty much all set for. Now the pickups are in it are old DiMaggio's. That's the true sound right there, baby. Old DiMaggio. That's that old DiMaggio. DiMaggio's, man. When I first heard this bass, it was a bass player on what's that show comes on in New York? I can't think of a name. It was a. I think Steve Harvey hosted it a couple times, and the Apollo. The bass player I heard at the Apollo was playing not the wave bass, but he was playing a BC Rich. I think it was something like that one over there. That's an Eagle. But anyway, so let's keep going. Here's a real pickup. don't like P basses, you won't like this bass. Because this is the epitome of a P. And well, I won't say the epitome of a P. It has a P sound, but it's I said P sound. It has a P sound, but it's really like a really thick jazz. Front. It's just those DiMaggios are so clean. Okay, so now we're gonna turn. Oh, here's both of them. See, and I got my little LA12 underneath there. All right, so now we're gonna start dialing in stuff. Let's dial the detent treble. Which is cool, and everybody's like, well, did he say dial treble the detent? Yeah. That means he's got a preamp in it. Oh, darn it, I didn't tell y'all, did I? I didn't tell you I had a preamp in it. Yeah. That's one of the eek moments. And what the greatest thing about this, it's got war paint. I love you, war paint. It's got war paint on the back, war paint on the sides. I love war paint, man. It means it's been at the battle and survived. All right, so we got the treble detent. It's like, are you gonna tell us what kind of preamp is in it? Oh yeah. Now let's go bass to detent. Now when you get the characteristics of this bass, it warms the heart. You know what I'm saying? And the neck is a little like a jazz neck, between a jazz and a P neck. Little roundness on the P, thinness on the jazz. Rosewood neck. Sustain. I put a badass bridge on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that word. It's a bad butt 3, 2. Sorry. But it cleaned it up a lot. I had the original bridge on it. I took it off. What was wrong with it? Absolutely nothing. It just wouldn't bring it down to where I wanted it, and the sustain wasn't quite there. Alright. So now we're gonna bring in, I really can't crank this thing all the way up. Bass. I don't want to blow my amp up either. Woo! Turn my amp down, y'all. I'm not trying to hear all that. The preamp that I have in here, in this bass, is really, really hot. And very clean. Woo. Let's go back to detent, y'all. To me, is the best sounding not slash jazz bass there is out there on the market. It's neck through. In case y'all didn't see that, it's neck through, and which part I like. So here's my take, and a lot of people don't get it. Neck throughs are very warm sounding. They tend to be very warm sounding, except for this bass. This bass is warm and brittle. It will get so brittle that it gets upsetting. And that's what you want, but you need a preamp within it that you can actually tame all that down. All right. Say if I take all the preamp out and just go regular stock, it would sound too. I like the natural sound, don't get me wrong. So it would sound natural, but I won't be able to pull out the wood tones. And that's what got me to loving this bass, was the wood tones. It's the wood tone combination, man. And it's the whole concept of the bass. The curves, I mean, she is absolutely beautiful. She got beautiful curves on her butt. She has that kind of sassy leg thing happening right there. I was like, okay. Ooh, this thing is so beautiful. This is a beautiful bass, and it just has so much style, so much charisma, you know, and just I mean it if you can't get the tone that you want out of this bass, basically you're having an ear problem. A lot of people won't play this bass because they have put it in one category. I don't think basses should be in categories. Like a jazz bass should be in jazz category, and a P bass should be in an old Motown category. You know what I'm saying? Like this shouldn't be in metal category. And look, a bass is a bass. Whatever feels good in your hand, whatever feels good to your ear, whatever soothes your soul while you playing it, that's the bass. I don't care if it's a Sears and Roebuck. You know, if it play well, play the darn thing. Ooh, you almost said a bad word. You said darn. I said darn, Hootie. He don't like cussing either. Swearing. Me either. Ooh. All right, so here we go. So once again, like I said, I put a different bridge on it. I put a preamp in it, and I just lower it down as far as I can get it to the neck. Because the bass is kind of old, you can't really drop them underneath the fretboard. They don't take that. Even with a lot of fret work, they can't take that. And you don't want that with this kind of bass because it talks differently. So anyway, here is my BC Rich Wave bass, and I'm just over ecstatic with it, man. It's just a beautiful bass that has beautiful tones, that does beautiful things. And I love you, girl, even with all your war paint. She's a sweetie. Shadakaka. Thanks for subscribing. Please tell everybody else to check me out also. And if I can help you anything, the Hobo Depot can help you with anything. Please contact us and let us know. I love your comments, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, you're a blessing to me and my household. Thank you. Thank you. Hootie says, Shadakaka, but he don't say it like he goes, Shadakaka. Woo! Shadakaka. But I just say, Shadakaka. Peace.